one of the greatest actors of all time. Denzel Washington is the first black actor to have received 2 Academy Awards, but his childhood wasn't all glitz and glamour. Denzel's parents divorced when he was just 14 years old, and he was sent off to military boarding school, which he says saved his life. He had fallen into a bad crowd with his close childhood friends, serving a combined 40 years in prison since. Denzel instead turned to God and focused on his acting, eventually fulfilling a prophecy a woman at his mother's beauty parlor had about him when he was just 20 years old. If you want to learn more about the life and journey of Denzel Washington, then stay tuned to The Famous Life. Denzel Hayes Washington, Jr. was born on December 28, 1954, in Mount Vernon, New York. Denzel was named after his father, Denzel Hayes Washington Sr., and he worked at a department store in New York City's water department, but was also a Pentecostal minister. Just like his dad, Denzel Jr. also is a devout Christian. He reads the Bible daily, and he once donated $2.5 million to help build a church in Los Angeles, and seriously considered becoming a preacher, just like his old man. Both Denzel's parents were born in the South. His father was a Virginia native, and his mother, Lennis Lynn, was raised partly in Harlem, but born in Georgia. She worked at beauty salons during Denzel Jr.'s childhood, before eventually owning her own beauty parlor. Denzel lived with both parents and attended Pennington Grimes Elementary School. Both his parents worked, so he spent a lot of time at the boys' club in Mount Vernon, hanging out or playing basketball after school. He was a big fan of the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Lakers. Denzel started working at just 11 or 12
Sweeping
years
up
old
at
barbershops and running
was
errands.
also
Socializing with kids
who were
heading down dark paths. According to Denzel, the guys I was hanging out with at the time, my running buddies have now done maybe 40 years combined in the penitentiary. They were nice guys, but the streets got
When
them.
Denzel
was 14 years old, his whole life changed. His parents
And his
got a
mother
divorce
sent
him to Oakland Military
to
Academy.
straighten
him out after graduating, he moved down to Daytona,
Florida,
Beach, where he attended Mainland High School.
He
went on to study at Fordham University. There Denzel played on the basketball team and was an undeclared major. He dabbled in chemistry, biology, law, and journalism, having not yet found his direction in life. Midway through his junior year, he was put on academic probation and took some time off of school to figure himself out. Around this time, he received a prophecy from one of his mother's clients. She told him that he was destined to speak to millions of people and do great things. I didn't think much of it at the time, since he was flunking out of school. But soon after, he went to work at a YMCA Camp Sloan in Lakeville, Connecticut. The counselors put on a talent show for the kids, which gave Denzel his first taste of performance. From there, he was hooked and decided to put everything into acting. Returned to Fort He auditioned for school plays and was cast in other title roles of Jones and Othello. He graduated Fordham with a BA in drama and journalism in 1977, before going on to attend graduate school at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco. But he didn't stay in San Francisco for long, as his professional acting career was already beginning to take shape. Denzel landed his first on-screen role in 1977 for the made-for-TV movie Wilma. On set, he met the beautiful and talented Paula Peterson, and the two began to date. Denzel's first off-Broadway show, A Soldier's Play, opened in 1981, earning him an Obie Award. That same year, he had his first appearance in a Hollywood film, Carbon Copy. Denzel's big break came when he was cast as Chandler in NBC's hospital drama Saint Elsewhere. The show ran from 1982 to 1988, a familiar face to most Americans. In 1983, he married Pauletta John David on July 25th. 1984, Pauletta then retired from her own budding Broadway career to become a stay-at-home mom. More kids would follow. Katia was born in 1986, and twins Olivia and Malcolm were born in 1991. In 1989, Denzel won an Oscar for the Best Supporting Actor in the film Glory. Moving into the 90s, Denzel began to work with their first film together was Mo Better Blues. But far more memorable was his role for the title character of Malcolm in 1992. Truly is a classic, brilliant movie that everybody needs to see. Denzel moved on to work throughout the 90s on Philadelphia the Pelican Brief, Crimson Tide, Courage, Under Fire, and The Preacher's Wife. He reunited with Spike Lee for He Got Game, then starred as Hurricane Carter in The Hurricane. In 1999 and 2000, his role in Remember the Titans earned him a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Dramatic Movie, the first awarded to a black man since Sidney Poitier, followed in Sidney's footsteps. Once again, becoming the second black man in history to win an Oscar for Best Actor. This, of course, was for his amazing performance in Training Day. Denzel continued to deliver hit after hit. There was John Q. Man on Fire Inside Man American Gangster, The Book of Eli the Equalizer, The Magnificent Seven and Fences, just to name a few. Denzel, to this day, is still pumping out remarkable performances, such as his most recent film, an adaptation of the Shakespeare playwright Macbeth. Denzel's son, John David, also has become a rather polished and recognizable actor in Hollywood. So it's good to know that Denzel's legacy will be left in good hands. If you enjoyed this video,